It's been probably at least 2 weeks since the last time we put some hay on the ground. It's looking like I'm in Dad's way. It's currently Saturday. Dad's gonna go start cutting some grass. It looks like this coming Wednesday we got a chance of rain, but also the weather's gonna be in the mid to low 90s, and so we think with the sunshine and the heat, we should be able to get this raked and baled before the next rain. And so Dad's in the tractor because Jeff is on vacation. It's all right, Jeff. Everybody's got to take a vacation every once in a while. Hey guys, it's Tuesday now. No, it's Monday. I'm terrible with my days, but it's Monday now. We cut that hay on Saturday, and I just looked at my phone, and it's saying now we have a chance of rain for Tuesday, which originally it was saying Wednesday. But Dad and I did look at the hay yesterday, and it looked kind of promising. One issue is it's kind of humid, and there's dew everywhere, and so that's going to set us back a little bit. But Dad just pulled out the feed wagon in the back. We're gonna feed the cattle quick, then we're gonna go check on the hay, and hopefully once the dew, man, you can just see the humidity in the air. Holy crap. Yeah, that's not good for hay and weather. Hey there, girly. Good morning. I'm gonna go help feed, and we'll come right back, and we'll probably go check that hay. Did I get a little sciencey on them? Sure. All right. So it's that time of the year again. You want to fill it? Where we're getting what?
Yeah, penicillin separates real bad, so I gotta start getting.
Where we're getting bad eyes in the lots, mostly because of flies. They're bringing in that pink eye and conjunctivitis, and
even though we gave them fly tags.
Yeah, we gave them fly tags, and we poured them, which helps a little bit with kind of keeping flies off. But whenever we do this, we're going to be using our dart gun. Whenever we do this, people say, man, that's got to be stressful for them, and make them hate going up to the bunk because they think they'll get hit with a dart or something. We kind of think, well, by giving them a dart, we don't have to chase them through all these pens and wrangle up and kind of make everybody in the pen a little worried by walking in the pen and chasing them.
The heat index is going to be 105 today, so I don't think we need to work up the whole bunch.
Exactly. And so when you're chasing them like that, you get cattle stressed like that, their body starts producing more cortisol, which helps combat that stress, but it also suppresses the immune system. And so then they're more apt to get sick with something else. They don't even see it coming, then all of a sudden, ow, my neck hurts, and then it just goes away. Other than chasing them all the way up and they're freaking out and they're getting hot.
Well, to me, to simplify it even more, without those fancy college words, if you heat them up in this temperature, it's awful hard to cool them, but let them cool back down. You're gonna have a long day. So
reminds me of when I was little and I was getting my kindergarten shots. Mom picked me up from daycare, and I noticed it was a little bit earlier than normal. I said, what are we doing? She says, oh, we're just running some errands. Well, next thing I know, I'm getting stabbed with needles. And I asked her, why didn't you tell me? And she said, well, if I would have told you, you would have been freaking out about it, which is true. And so this is kind of us. What? All right. This is kind of us not telling them, and not by that I mean not chasing them up. We're just gonna be bam.
See what I have to live with though? She's sneaky.
Right.
Your story about her picking you up at daycare and giving you a shot reminded me of the time she told me to meet her at the church. And I didn't think too much about it, and bam! I got married.
Be very, very quiet while hunting cattle. Crikey. Notice how the rest of the cattle didn't move much. They're just like, whatever. But if we would have went out here, tried to chase one up, everybody would have been running around. And it's gonna get hot. I did it, Dad.
You don't have pumped up yet, do you? No. About 7-8 pump on these. On the 10cc darts, which are the biggest ones, we give them 10 pumps. Okay. Go get him.
You don't give them just 2 pumps?
No. Okay. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Everybody's disappointed with 2 pump.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to wait until now to say that I've never missed. Actually, I did miss once, but it's because we had a leak in the gun, and so that all the air, most of the air came out, and my dart fell like 5 foot in front of me. But besides that, I'm like 30 for 30.
Hey, why don't you go get a P.O. box today?
Oh crap! Yeah, no kidding. Are we gonna check that hay first, or what do you think?
No.
No?
You know, it's so damp this morning, we'll take it after dinner.
Okay, I should set up a P.O. box. This humidity, we don't think it's going to be ready yet. And actually, even though it is supposed to rain tomorrow, it's supposed to be tomorrow night. So we're thinking we'll be able to get that hay done tomorrow night. But I'm going to go set up a P.O. box because Dad just reminded me. And yeah, and hopefully next time I see you, we'll be raking and baling. Hey.
I'll do the chores if you want to go rake some.
Yep. Just look out here. When I picked up my camera, it was sitting in the garage. There was a film of moisture on all over it. It's just so humid out here. We got a chance of rain. Oh, today's Tuesday, by the way. We got a chance of rain tonight at 5 o'clock. And our hay it needs flipped to get that bottom side dried out. We got a decent breeze, but it's just so humid, and the sun is not really planning on coming out. But we want to get this stuff raked up. Hopefully, we'll be able to bale it. I guess I'm not going that way. So we just pulled into the South Farm. On the other side of these trees is the hay field that Dad was cutting when I was taking drone video. But we have a little 3-acre patch on the north side of these trees. Right here we have a new fence that Dad and I were putting up yesterday, despite there being a heat index warning. It was over 100. We got it tore out, and we got our posts in, and we strung up the first wire, so hopefully we can get that finished soon, because we're planning on grazing these trees here in a bit. That ain't good. That 3 acres is done. It's definitely wet out there, but it's got a good 5-6 hours to dry. There's good wind, and I think that's the wettest stuff because there are all these trees around here, so they haven't been getting as much wind and maybe a little less sun than some of the other stuff. sitting here, it's getting darker, and I'm pouting, as farmers do occasionally. And then I start realizing, you know, it's nice that I actually can rake hay, because there's some people that it's just so dry that they're not cutting. They got nothing to cut. And so I guess it's all about perspective. Our cows are gonna get fed this year. They might not have the best quality stuff, but they're gonna have food. So that's all raked up. Oh, that just doesn't feel good. We got one more piece to rake, and we're gonna head down there right now. We're gonna start raking this. There's a little wet spot over there. Dad didn't cut that because it was too wet. Shouldn't take too long, probably about 45 minutes. And then we're just gonna sit and wait, hope that the sun comes out. And if it doesn't, hopefully it just doesn't rain and we can get this baled tomorrow. A fella just drove by. He had a look on his face. He didn't even wave. I think he was thinking, what in the heck is that guy doing? Just trying to make some hay, all right? Leave me alone. Hey, Dad. What happened here? I can actually see the sun hitting the ground up there. Oh. That was bumpier than I thought it'd be. Should we do a replay on what my face looked like there? Slow motion. That wouldn't have been good in the baler. I'll head home here, see what's going on, maybe get some lunch. I'm feeling a little malnourished, so we'll, yeah. And hopefully today we can get some baling done. The sun kind of went back into hiding, and so hopefully it comes back out, and then we will get that baled up. What's up? Dad was calling to say dinner's ready. Ho ho! Devoured some brats and a little bit of coleslaw salad. We're just waiting for that hay to dry a little bit. And we got, like I said, we had that fence project. We're gonna throw in the woods. So we're gonna throw 16 posts in here, and then we'll start hitting them in the ground. Oh! I came over here to air up the tire, and that little cap was gone. And then Dad walks by, he said, yeah, I took that off before we baled the last like 25 acres. It sat there, going down to the field, baling all those bales, and then driving back. That's crazy. That's gotta be a lucky cap right there. You can see we got a tickle of sun.
And so we're gonna wait as long as we got sun to dry it out a little before I go bale before it rains at 6.
Yep, so it's about 2:45, and my phone's saying there's 90% chance at 6, which is a pretty hefty, that's a pretty hefty chance. And so we want to get it done, but we also are trying to take advantage of this little bit of sunlight. But also, our friend Andy, he said he might be able to help us, and he's got preservative on his baler, so we're hoping he'll be able to bale some of the wetter stuff, and we're gonna try to get the drier stuff.
I just thought of something.
Yeah?
If there's a 90% chance at 6, does that mean there's an 85% at 5 and we're gonna be rained out by then?
No, the phone says nothing there, so.
So I can just bale right up to 6 and then boom, 90% chance.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
Hey, so the other day the mailman dropped off this tube and I opened it up and there was a blue slappy in there, and nope, there wasn't any paperwork or anything with it, and I don't know who sent it to me. And I thought maybe if I'd ask who sent it to me, let's see how many people say, yeah, that was me. But anyway, thank you for the blue slappy. It's a good one. Nice and light. You can swing it a lot.
You better get baling.
I don't want to. Okay, bye.
See ya. Started cutting a couple days ago. The forecast looked great, and then it ended up being really, really humid, and that just made it, I don't know. I do have some good news, however. I got that P.O. box set up. The link will be in the description. P.O. Box 27, Mount Vernon, South Dakota, 57363, I believe. I don't know if you even need that. So if you guys want to send something, feel free. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button if you liked what you saw. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Also, shout out Andy. Thank you so much for bringing your baler and your tractor and that sweet nectar we call preservative, helping us out. Thank you so much. Ellie, how many do you want? 3? Holy cow.